So I'm just gonna basically witter onto myself while I do a bit of pricking out. All in all, things at the moment in the greenhouse are going really well. I'm very pleased with everything. I've got the second greenhouse up and that's bolted down, so that's not going anywhere. I just need to start getting the glass over now, and then I can get some staging in, and once that's done I can go down to the allotment and lift all my dahlias up, and then on the shortest day I'm going to set away. Is it the short? Yeah, it's the shortest day. On the shortest day I'm going to set away my exhibition slots. Now, beauty with having this tray here, I forget how many it holds. What's that? 12, 24, 36 it holds. It gives me the opportunity to be quite ruthless when I'm picking them out. So I'm off for like nice medium sized ones that look like they're going really well, and also making sure they're nice and clean on the bottom. We've got no botrytis or anything like that, because if we have it now you're just going to carry it forward and there's no point. And if they have it, they go on the floor, or if I'm not happy with it, they go on the floor and they get swept up at the end of the day. Now, rest of the leeks that we've got, very pleased with them. We've got some in 9cm pots. I'll just grab one for you. Get this measure in. So yeah, so we've got some in a 9cm pot like that. They're doing really well. The vast majority of them are in these ones here, which is a 3-inch pot. So yeah, really pleased with how they're coming on. I have been giving them a spray, the fungicide at the moment. I am going to order some spray this week for the old thrips, because they like to cause an awful lot of damage. So the sooner we get on top of them, the better. Exhibition large onions, I don't actually have any artificial lighting, so I kind of do grow my onions the sort of, I wouldn't say traditional, the old school way. However, rather than showing them on Boxing Day, I'll probably get mine away middle of November. So in about 3 weeks time I hope to get my large onions away. Toughball onions, like I've said and you've seen, they're coming on really nice. I'm happy with them. Polytunnel wise, yeah, that's a bit of a mess at the moment because I'm changing up my whole way of growing in there. Not that happy with how the leeks have performed in the last 2 years, if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to take all the beds out. We call our beds trenches. So they're all going to come out, and then I'm going to grow them in blue barrels. What you might see big, about 50 litre I think, maybe it's more actually, and I'm going to cut them in half and I'm going to fill them up with a mixture of soil, compost, and thankfully I've got a good source of horse manure that I can get my hands on, so that's really my winter job, providing it's not going to be too wet. But the beauty of it being in a polytunnel is it'll be dry in there, so I can crack on an evening, to be honest with you. The reason why, I should mainly talk about this rather than whispering on, but anyway, the reason why I'm popping them in this tray here is because I want these roots to hit something. And that might seem a bit random thing to say, but if a root, say this root here, you've got our pot, the root's going along, and it hits that, it automatically sends a shoot up to the plant, to the brains of the plant, say we need more roots coming out, we've hit to where we're at, so it sort of forces the roots to put out more, forces the plants to put out more roots, which that's what we want. The more roots we get on a plant, the happier we are. Yeah, not happy, on the floor she goes. So yeah, I might have to go and nab my other tray, but I'm happy with this because it's making me, as you can see, got quite a lot of leeks at the moment. So it's another good chance to whittle a few down, because I don't want to be growing them all. I don't sell them. Some lads sell them, to be fair, and they do a good job, if I'm honest with you. At the moment, I'm not that confident in my stock. Making sure it's nice and clean, so I'm not gonna really give much away until I'm happy with it. But yeah, we're keeping up on spraying, and we're keeping up on maintenance really. So I'm just gonna grab this tray here. Got a couple of nice ones there. I just need 7 nice young plants, and then we'll be good to go. These are really good ideas. You get them normally with yellow, but the blue ones are more for your thrip. So they're quite good, they are, to be honest with you. The yellow ones are alright. The only issue I have with them is you got to stick them in the pot. So you've got to be careful. Once they're wet, they're sort of no good, to be honest with you. But yeah, they're quite good, to be honest. And any deterrent that we can get hold of is a good one. What have I got now? I've got what have I got? 5 left. 5 left. This guy. Yeah, he's a nice one. I'll go for this chap here. Make sure that she's alright. And she goes. What do I want? 3 now. If you're counting at home, it's 3. Yep. The tricky with what I've found with this seed head, and if you're wondering what I'm on about seed head, just check the link in the corner and that'll take you to the previous video, and then you sort of might get a better understanding of what I'm banging on about. But with some of these coming off the seed heads, some were what we call grass, and some were more like bulbuses or pips, and the pips sort of keep imagine your onion sets that we're all getting at the moment. Imagine an onion set but a leek. That's sort of what a pip is, but obviously nowhere near the size. And I found with them ones, if I don't take some of that extra skin off at the bottom, they're the ones that tend to look a bit brown on the root plate. So I'm thinking I prefer grass myself. It's a lot finer, but you don't really get a choice in matter. They just throw out what they throw out. So there we go. That, I'm hoping, is going to really get these leeks on the move. So it is dark now, as you can see. I was going to do a little tour at greenhouse, but to be fair, it's just getting a bit dark now. So thank you ever so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers now. Bye bye.